say. Now, if it's taking you 30 seconds to get to each letter, we're probably gonna push you to get it moving a little bit. The way that it works, as soon as you start spelling the word, every letter you say counts, you can't change the order. You can go back and say the same thing in the same order, like if your brain is tripping a little bit, you need to go back again, as long as the letters are in the same order, you're good, you can continue from there. When you come up, you'll say your name in the microphone, you can hear that it's fairly loud so that people at home, all that stuff can hear you. You'll say your name, that's gonna help me keep record, you're fine, you're okay. That's gonna help me keep record of who you are, because I'm just meeting all you up for the first time. Then, say the word that Mrs. Walsky will read to you. Spell the word, say the word again so we know that you're done. And then you'll see either a little green flag or a little red flag, Dr. G. There you go. Green means you spelled it correctly. Red means oops. Oops doesn't necessarily mean you're out, but we'll get to those rules a little bit later. At the end of the round, you've been eliminated. We'll have you sit down in the auditorium and everybody will move forward. Just your first name. Just your first name fine. Because it's really awkward. We'll ask you to say your full name. That's okay. Just your first name is good. Now.
Mayor Jackson.
Yeah.
Folks, if you have a smartwatch on, you can put that in the pocket. Get that out in the pocket.
If you don't have pockets, we can certainly lay it somewhere up here too, that find a place for it.
They're considered just like a cell phone, folks, because if you're having a cell phone, so really you shouldn't have them like during the day at school either.
So the way that this is going to work, we'll have cards with your names on. It'll be a random order, so it's not always going to be the same people in the same order. Because the words get a little harder each time, it wouldn't necessarily be clear if we're in the same order. So the sermon has things all lined up, shuffling. When we get down to the point where we have our last 3 or 4 people, we'll go over the final round rules because they change just a little bit. Yes? Whether you're right or wrong, you'll go back to your seat for right now. And at the end of the round, we'll ask people to stop by and shake hands with the judges because it's kind of nerve-wracking being here, right? We'll shake hands with you because being here is part of it. This is awesome. And then you'll have a seat in the auditorium. And Mrs. Schultz will be coming back with the 6th graders, and then she'll take all the 5th graders. Okay? Did that answer your question? All right. Yes, sir. If you are the top 5 for 6th grade, you will move on to next week against 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Now, the last 2 years, we've had a 5th grader finish in the top 3. So just because they're bigger doesn't mean they're better. They're just bigger. They have deeper voices and stuff like that. Okay? Just because they're older doesn't mean they're better this week. Next week, the top 5 5th graders, top 5 6th graders, top 5 7th graders, top 5 8th graders compete as our district league. And if you succeed in that competition, then you have a ticket to the Regional B in Rochester. Okay? So today we'll come up with our top 5. You'll compete Wednesday. If one of those people isn't there, we'll go down our list. Whoever plays 6th can step in if they're gone that day, 7th on down. Now, guys, that kind of makes sense. Now, if you're not sure of the word, you can ask Mrs. Walsky to repeat it. You can ask Mrs. Walsky for the definition. Do you have language of origin?
I do. Yep.
You can ask the language of origin if that helps. Because sometimes certain languages spell things certain ways. What language the word originally came from? Okay, so like the word tortilla is originally a Spanish word. Okay. If the word is plural, you will have to have it plural. You don't need to worry about whether it's capitalized or whether there are punctuation marks in it. But if Mrs. Walsky says the word has a plural, you need to have the plural. Yes. Okay, so that is why you may want to ask for the word to be repeated if you're not sure. And ask for the definition, because that will tell you as well.
Mrs. Walsky will not be able to tell you if it's plural. Is that what you were asking? Yeah. She wanted to know, can she say, is that plural or singular?
No, Mrs. Walsky cannot tell you that. But if you ask for the definition, that should give you the information that you need, or if you ask for it repeated, you may be able to hear it a little better.
We can also ask for a sentence.
Yes. Thank you.
And I encourage you to just, because things, you know, when you say a word over and over, it sounds weird, you know? You might hear it differently, and also because we're on stage, so I encourage you to ask for definitions, ask for sentences, just to be sure that you heard it correctly.
All right. We'll get our practice round started here. The practice round words are going to be super easy. Most of them are 3 letters. You should be able to do it. We did have one year where somebody spelled cat, K-A-T, because they were nervous. That's okay. It's a practice round. Get all that stuff out, and then we'll start the actual competition. Any other questions right now? Good luck.
When I, you want to set it up here, hon? Sure, absolutely. Okay, hold it. Thank you. Can I call you? On the line. Aubrey Green. Noah Williamson. Gabrielle. Is that right? Gabriel, thank you. Gabriel, Taylin, and Chloe.
And when you're lining up, the first person stand at the microphone, and the rest of you walk make a line toward the stickers. No, not on the stickers, just up here behind her. Sorry.
Yeah, so the first person
There we
should
go.
at the podium, the rest of you behind them. Perfect. There you go. Got it.
Sure.
Okay, so you're gonna say your name, your first name.
Aubrey.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Hot, adjective, having a relatively high temperature. Hot.
Hot. H-O-T, hot.
Then you go sit down. Good job.
I'm Noah.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Map, noun. A drawing or other representation that is usually made on a flat surface and that shows the whole or part of an area as of on the surface of the earth and indicates the nature and relative position and size according to a chosen scale or projection of a selected features or details as countries, cities, bodies of water, mountains, deserts. Map.
M-A-P, map.
Make sure you say the word at the beginning so we know you're starting, then spell, and say it again at the end.
Gabriel.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. 10, adjective, being one more than 9 in number. 10.
10. T-E-N, 10. Taylor.
Bill.
Can I ask for the meaning?
The jaws of a bird together with their horned covering, the whole varying greatly in form according to the food and habits of the various kinds. Beak, nib. Bill.
Bill. B-I-L.
Make sure you say the word again so we know that you finished. Okay.
Chloe.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Had, verb, held in possession as property, owned, had.
Had. H-A-D. Had. Veneer. Daniel. Angelina. Sophia. And Sadie.
You can also adjust the microphone too. Yep, pull it down. There you go.
There we go.
Yamir.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Off, adverb, to a state or condition of separateness, so as not to be supported, covering, or enclosing, attached, or united. Off.
Off. O-F-F. Off. Daniel.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Toys, plural noun, articles for the playtime use of a child, either representational, as of creatures, and intended especially to stimulate imagination, or non-representational, as balls, and intended especially to encourage muscular dexterity and group integration. Toys.
Toys. T-O-Y-S. Toys. Sophia.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word.
We have two Daniels.
Oh. Daniel, what is your last name, please? Oh, Daniel. Thank you.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Can, noun, a receptacle as for holding liquids, usually cylindrical in shape. Can.
C-A-N. Can. Angelina.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Nets, plural noun, any of various devices made of meshed threads or ropes that have been twisted, knotted, or woven together at regular intervals and that are used especially for catching fish, birds, or insects. Nets.
Nets. N-E-T-S. Nets. Sadie.
Cry.
Cry. C-R-Y. Cry.
Angelina, where are you? We've got our cards mixed up. And Sophia. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're just
Sorry about that.
so we're getting names down, making sure we got the right people. All right, here we go.
Daniel. Jimenez. Christine May. Jason Barrett. Malaya S. And Charlotte.
Hint. Sorry. Sorry. Hint.
H-I-N-T.
Make sure you're saying the word before you start spelling. That's our cue that we need to listen up and pay attention to what you're doing. And after, so that we know you're finished.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Cups, plural noun, usually open bowl-shaped drinking vessels, each often having a handle and a stem and base, and sometimes a lid. Cups.
Cups. C-U-P-S. Cups. Jason.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Page, noun, one of the leaves of a book, magazine, newspaper, piece of correspondence, or similar article. Page.
Page. P-A-G-E.
Put.
Put, P-U-T, put. Charlotte.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Ears, plural noun, the characteristic organs of hearing and balance, each consisting in the typical mammal of a sound collecting outer part, a sound transmitting middle part, and a sensory inner part. Ears.
Ears, E-A-R-S, ears. J-D, J-D. Jack Johnson, Addison Peter, Gabby Dowell, and
Cyan,
Mallory.
did you get it?
Yep.
Close?
Guys are, okay.
So it was
Five. Who is, I'm sorry.
Gabby's not here.
Gabby is not here, thank you for that. Okay, Cash. JD.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Hey, interjection, used to call attention or to incite, to express interrogation, surprise, or exultation, or with indefinite meaning in the chorus of a song. Hey.
Hey, H-E-Y, hey. Jack.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Doll, noun, a small-scale figure of a human being as of a baby or child, used especially as a child's plaything. Doll.
Doll, D-O-L-L, doll. Addison.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Need, noun, want of the means of subsistence, poverty. Need.
Need, N-E-E-D, need.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Came, verb, move toward or away from something, passed from one point toward another nearer or more central, approached. Came.
C-A-N-E. Came.
Be careful, ask for the clarifications. The word was came.
My name is Cash.
Like.
L-I-K-E, like.
Make sure you're saying the word before and after you spell.
Addison Dissett. Kaina. C-H-I-T. How do you say your name, Rachel? Jet, thank you. Augustina Paula.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Look, verb, to ascertain by the use of one's eyes. Look.
Look, L-O-O-K, look.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Rice, noun, an annual cereal grass widely cultivated in warm climates for its seed that is used for human food, for its hulls and other byproducts that are used to feed livestock, and for its straw that is used in making paper. Rice.
Rice, R-I-C-E, rice. Chip.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Cute, adjective, attractive or pretty, sometimes suggesting daintiness, fine features, deftness, or delicacy. Cute.
Cute, C-U-T-E, cute. Augustina.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Nose, noun, The part of the face on humans or other mammals that sticks out and that has the nostrils. Nose.
Nose. N-O-S-E, nose.
Smell.
Smell. S-M-I-L-E, smell. I didn't pronounce your name correctly, did I? How do you say your name? Thank you. Harper?
We have two Jasons.
Jason Barrett, did you raise your hand? Oh, wait, there you go. Okay, thank you. Harper?
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Party, noun, a social gathering or assembly of persons for entertainment, amusement, or pleasure. Party.
Party. P-A-R-T-Y. Party.
Good. Give yourselves a round of practice round. You know how this goes. It wasn't that bad.
Is there anyone I missed? Anyone? Anyone at all that I missed? What is your name here?
Roberto. Why don't you come up, Roberto, so you get your practice round in?
Roberto Carlos? Roberto.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Few, plural pronoun, not many persons or things. Few.
F-E-W. Few.
There we go. Some things that I want to remind you of before we get into the actual competition. If you have any doubt about what the word is, even if it's just that little thing in the back of your head going, did I actually hear that? Ask Mrs. Walski to repeat it. Ask for your definition. Ask for it in a sentence. You have all of those things. We have plenty of time. Some of you I saw using the whiteboard for your practice. It's there for you to use. Go ahead and do that. If you're a little taller like me, go ahead and tilt the mic up a little bit. We'll be able to hear you better. If you're a little shorter, tilt it down so it's where you need it. Okay. Now, this is turning into shuffling your cards as we speak, and we'll get into the actual round. The words are going to get a little bit harder, and they slowly ramp up as we go. Do your best.
I'm sorry, Mr.
No, you're fine.
See where, right there by Mr. Westphal, there's a little arrow on the floor there, a certain colored arrow. Please don't, if there's someone that will hold them, make sure that you stay to the opposite side of that little arrow,
Yep.
please.
It's just two pieces of orange tape right here. So if you're next in line, this would be where we want you.
Otherwise, sometimes, someone is right over your shoulder, sometimes it makes you a little more nervous too. Okay, so just give that person, that speller, a little space.
All right.
And then some of you, if you could speak a little bit louder so I can make sure I can hear you, you're a little quiet, so really make sure you get close to the mic, because I don't want to tell you that you're wrong if you're actually right, just because I can hear you.
All right, here we go. Noah
Right.
Williamson. Gabrielle. Jack Johnson. Ymir. And Daniel Jimenez. Gonzalez.
Noah. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Stairs, plural noun, steps of a series for going up or down to a different level, as within a building. Stairs.
Stairs. S-T-A-I-R-S. Stairs. Gabriel.
Chores.
C-H-O-R-E-S. Chores.
Jack.
Porch.
Porch. P Porch, porch. Ymir,
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Speck. Noun. A tiny bit of something, a small piece, particle, or amount. Speck.
speck, S-P-E-C-K, speck. Say it again.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Washing. Verb. Cleansing the body or especially the hands and face with water. Washing.
Washing, W-A-S-H-I-N-G, washing.
Christina May, Jason Barrett, Shit Sue, Aubrey Reed, and Malaya.
Christina,
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Sorry, adjective, grieved or grieving over the loss of some good, feeling sadness, regret, or penitence. Sorry.
sorry, S-O-R-R-Y, sorry. Jason,
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. White, noun, of a color like that of new snow or clean milk. White.
White, W-H-I-T-E, white. Chip,
Phone.
phone, P-H-O-N-E, phone.
Aubrey,
Table.
Table, T-A-B-L-E, table. Malaya,
Roots.
root,
I'm sorry. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Roots. Plural noun, the subterranean parts of a plant. Roots.
roots, R-O-O-T-S, roots.
Addison Peter, Charlotte P, Taylor Crooker, Chloe Enstead, and Daniel Gino.
Addison,
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Copy. Verb. To attempt to resemble, to follow especially in manners or course of life. Copy.
copy, C-O-P-Y, copy. Charlotte,
Bobbed.
bobbed, B-O-B-B-E-D, bobbed. Kaylin,
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Files. Plural noun, collections of related data records, as for computer. Files.
files, F-I-L-E-S, files. Chloe,
Only.
only, O-N-L-Y, only. Daniel,
Clash.
clash, C-L-A-S-H, clash.
Jade, Angelina, Sophia, Jadiel, and Zaya.
JD,
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Feedback. Noun. Evaluative or corrective information communicated about an action, event, process, or product to the original source. Feedback.
feedback, F-E-E-D-B-A-C-K, feedback. Zadie,
Forget.
forget, F-O-R-G-E-T, forget. Sophia,
Swoop.
swoop, S-W-O-O-P, swoop. Angelina,
Greeting.
Greating.
Sorry. Bandmates.
Cash, Addison Disted, Iluna, Augustina Paul, and Aton.
Cash.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Curly, adjective, twisting or tending to twist into coils or ringlets. Curly.
Curly. Curly. Curly. Addison.
Funky.
Funky. Funky. Funky.
Kai. Rare.
Rare. Rare. Rare. Augustina.
Blessings.
Blessing. Blessings. Blessing.
Growling.
Growling. Growling. Growling.
We can hear some people kind of spelling it under their breath. We need you to keep that in your head. Okay? I know it's hard. You're doing well. Just keep it into yourself. All right?
Roberto Carlos and Harper.
Sweat.
Sweat. Sweat. Sweat. Harper.
Fudge.
Fudge. Fudge. Fudge.
Is there anyone that has been overlooked? Anyone overlooked? Or did everyone have a chance this first round?
We got everybody for the first round. Round of applause for everybody. We have Angelina, Eta, and Roberto come here.
And fifth graders, when you are dismissed, you just have a seat down in the audience.
Right along in this front row, you got, if you brought your backpack, you can just move your backpack to the floor and put yourself where your backpack was. Don't worry if you get close to Mrs. Malo, she won't bite. All right, we're on to the second round. So if there's an open chair in front of you, please slide forward and fill it in. The cards have been shuffled again, so the order is going to be random.
Daniel Inez, Jason Barrett, Taylin, Ymir, and Christina.
Done.
Fasting.
Fasting. Fasting. Jason.
Everyone.
What's the definition, please?
Each person. Everyone.
Everyone. EVERYONE. Everyone. Ymir.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Another, adjective, being one more in addition to one or a number of the same kind. Additional. Another.
Another. A-N-O-T-H-E-R. Another.
Taylor.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Model. Noun. A usually miniature three-dimensional representation of something existing in nature or constructed or to be constructed. Model.
M-O-D-E-L. Model.
Christina.
Frantic.
F-I-A-N-T-I-C. Frantic.
Daniel Juno. Chloe. Aubrey Green. Jack Johnson. And Sadie.
Daniel.
Heavy.
Heavy. H-E-A-V-Y. Heavy. Chloe.
Lousy.
Lousy. L-O-U-S-Y. Lousy. Aubrey.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. During. Preposition. At some point in the course of. During.
During. D-U-R-I-N-G. During.
Jack.
Minute.
Minute. M-I-N-U-T-E. Minute. Zadie.
Damaged.
Damage. Damage. D-A-M-A-G-E-D. Damage.
Noah. Jadia. Sophia. Charlotte. And Addison Peter.
Toi.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Beetle. Noun. Any of various insects with 4 wings, 2 of which are never used for flight, and a heavily armored body and are sometimes pests to crops. Beetle.
Beetle. B-E-E-T-L-E. Beetle. JD.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Quiet. Adjective. Making no noise or uproar, acting, moving, or resting in silence. Quiet.
Q-U-I-E-T. Quiet.
Sophia.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Trout. Noun. Any of various mostly freshwater fishes that are on the average much smaller than the typical salmons and are highly regarded for their attractive colorations, rich, well-flavored flesh, and gameness as an angling fish. Trout.
Trout. T-R-O-U-T. Trout. Charlotte.
Landline.
Landline. L-A-N-D-L-I-N-E. Landline. Addison.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Chase. Verb. To follow, usually rapidly and intently. To pursue. Chase.
Chase. C-H-A-S-E. Chase.
Gabriel. Malaya. Jitsu. Harper. Cash.
Gabriel.
Upbeat.
U-P-B-E-A-T. Upbeat.
Malaya.
Sifting.
Sifting. Sifting. Sifting. Sifting. Chip.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Tingle, verb, to experience or feel a ringing, stinging, prickling, or thrilling sensation. Tingle.
Tingle. Tingle. Tingle. Harper.
Everlasting.
Everlasting. Everlasting. Everlasting. Cash.
Awesome.
Awesome. AWESOME. Awesome.
Everything okay? Just make sure. Cyan, Augustina, Kai, and Addison. Addison Distant.
Zion.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Saints, plural noun, people who are slightly or considerably more charitable, patient, self-denying, or virtuous than the average person. Saints.
SAINTS. Saints. Yeah. Augustina.
Discarded.
Discarded. DISCARDED. Discarded.
Hi. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Foster, adjective, affording, receiving, or sharing nourishment, upbringing, or parental care through not related by blood or legal ties. Foster.
Foster. FOSTER. Foster. Addison.
Railings.
Railings. RAILING. Railings.
That completes round 2, ladies and gentlemen. If we could have Addison B come over to the table. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, if there's an open chair in front of you, slide forward. Go ahead and start round 3 as soon as the shuffle is complete.
Here we go. Pictures. Chloe. Daniel Gino. Addison Peter. Aubrey Green.
Chip.
Spellbound.
Bound. 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 Chloe.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Overseas, adverb, beyond or across the oceans, abroad, overseas.
Overseas. OBERSEAS. Overseas. Daniel.
Easily.
Easily. EASILY. Easily. Addison.
Gloomy.
GLOOMY. Gloomy. Aubrey.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Nimble, adjective, marked by quick, light movement, agile. Nimble.
Nimble. NIMBLE. Nimble.
Gabriel. Noah. Jack. Alea. And Kai.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Inkling, noun, a faint or slight suggestion, a hint, inkling.
Inkling, inkling. Noah.
Snooty,
Snooty, Snoody. Jack.
sparrow,
Sparrow, Sparrow.
Cod. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Beginning, verb, performing or executing the first part of an action, activity, or procedure. Starting, beginning.
Beginning, Beginning. Beginning.
Malaya.
Whizzed,
Whiz, Wised.
Christina, Zadie, Augustina, Taylin, and Zion.
Christina.
cottonwood,
Cottonwood, Cottonwood. Cottonwood.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Hauling, verb, transporting from one place to another in a vehicle. Hauling.
Hauling, Hauling. Augustina.
Slather,
Can you repeat it?
slather,
Slather.
Kaylin.
apartment,
Apartment, Apartment. Apartment.
Zion.
archers,
Archers. Archers.
Charlotte, Cash, Jiggy, Ymir, Daniel, Yamada.
Charlotte.
floral,
Floral, Floral. Floral. Cash.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Murals, plural noun, paintings or other works applied to and made integral with wall surfaces. Murals.
Murals, Murals. Murals. JD.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Arrows, plural noun, missile weapons shot from a bow and usually consisting of a straight, slender shaft that has a pointy or sharp head of stone or metal, feathers or veins fastened near the butt, and a nock to be fitted to a bowstring. Arrows.
Arrows. A-R-R-O-W-S. Arrows. Ymir.
Decide.
Decide. D-E-C-I-D-E. Decide.
Traditional.
T-R-A-D-I-O-N-A-L. Traditional.
Jason, Harper, and Sophia.
Jason,
Adorable.
can I have the definition?
Extremely charming or lovable, delightful, adorable.
Adorable. A-D-O-R-A-B-L-E. Adorable. Sophia.
Constant.
Constant. C-O-N-S-T-A-N-T. Constant. Harper.
Probably.
Probably. P-R-O-B-A-B-L-Y. Probably.
Give yourselves a round of applause. We need Noah, Daniel J, Malia, Kai, Chip, and Augustine.
Take your certificates with you, please. Take your certificates with you, please. And then bring your certificates. Here we go. Aubrey, Sophia, Zion, Gabriel, and Taylor.
Aubrey.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Balance. Noun. Stability as of an upright body produced by even distribution of weight on each side of the vertical axis. Balance.
Balance. B-A-L-A-N-C-E. Balance. Sophia.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Beyond. Preposition. Greater than the grasp or power of. Beyond.
Beyond. B-E-Y-O-N-D. Beyond. Zion.
Kneeling.
Definition.
Falling or resting on the joints in the middle part of the human leg. Kneeling.
K-N-E-E-L-I-N-G. Kneeling. Gabriel.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Bruise. Noun. An injury, especially one produced by a blow or collision that does not break the surface it injures. Bruise.
Bruise. B-R-U-I-S-E. Bruise. Kaylin.
Exciting.
Exciting. EXCITING. Exciting.
Zadie, Jack, Daniel G, Christina, and Chloe.
Zadie.
Actually.
Actually. ACTUALLY. Actually. Jack.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Balm, noun, a healing ointment. Balm.
Balm. BOBALM. Balm. Daniel.
Donkeys.
Donkeys. DONKEYS. Donkeys.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Purchase, noun, something obtained for a price in money or its equivalent. Purchase.
Purchase. PURCHASE. Purchase. Chloe.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Orca, noun, a relatively small-toothed whale that is black above with white underparts and white oval-shaped patches behind the eyes, attains a length of 20 to 30 feet, typically hunts in groups, and preys chiefly on sea mammals such as seals, sea lions, and other whales, large fish, and squid. Killer whale. Orca.
Orca. ORCA. Orca.
Harper, Ymir, Zadie, Jason, and Cash.
Harper.
Limbering.
Limbering. LIMBERING. Limbering. Ymir.
Python.
Python. PYTHON. Python. JD.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. TOMMOROW. Jason.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Squinched, verb, contorted as the face, as a signal or as an involuntary sign, as of pain. Squinched.
Can you say the word again?
Squinched.
SCU. Squinch. SCUWIDH. Squinted. Cash.
Torment.
Torment. TORMENT. Torment.
Charlotte and Addison P.
Charlotte.
Arrested.
Can you repeat that, please?
Arrested.
Arrested.
Pangs.
Can you repeat that?
Pangs.
Pangs, pain.
That's the end of round 4. You can see Jason, Charlotte, JD, and Jeff.
Cash. Addison Peter. Aubrey. Daniel G. Christina.
Cash.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Wrestle. Verb, to contend by grappling with and striving to trip or throw down an opponent. Wrestle.
Wrestle. Wrestle. Wrestle. Addison.
Evaded.
Evaded. E-V-A-D-E-D. Evaded. Daniel.
Rituals.
Can you repeat it?
Rituals.
Rituals. Can I have the definition?
Practices done or regularly repeated in a set, precise manner so as to satisfy one's sense of fitness and often felt to have a symbolic or quasi-symbolic significance. Rituals.
Rituals. R-I-T-U-A-L-S. Rituals.
Aubrey.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Embrace. Verb, to clasp in the arms, usually as a gesture of affection, to hug. Embrace.
Embrace. I-M-B-R-A-C-E. Embrace.
Christina.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Ceiling. Noun, the overhead inside lining of a room. Ceiling.
Ceiling. C-E-I-L-I-N-G.
Sadie. Chloe. Taylin. Yamir. And Gabriel.
Sadie.
Innocent.
Innocent. I-N-N-O-C-E-N-T. Innocent. Chloe.
Container.
Container. C-O-N-T-A-I-N-E-R. Container. Taylin.
Overtly.
Can you repeat the word?
Overtly.
Can I have the definition?
Publicly, openly, manifestly. Overtly.
Overtly. O-V-E-R-T-L-Y. Overtly. Yamin.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. oftentimes. Adverb, not seldom, frequently, oftentimes.
Can you say it again?
Oftentimes.
Definition?
Not seldom, frequently, oftentimes.
Oftentimes. Oftentimes. Oftentimes. Gabriel.
Economy,
ECO. ECONEMY. Economy.
Science. Pardon.
Zion.
reservation,
Definition?
an engaging in advance of some accommodation or service. Reservation,
Reservation. 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 Harper.
benefited,
Can you repeat that, please?
benefited,
Benefited. 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 Sophia.
temperature,
Temperature. TEMPERTURE. Temperature.
That's the end of the fifth round. Give yourselves a round of applause. We can see Aubrey, Gabriel, Lemire, Sophia, Zadie. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk about how the final rounds go. Because if all of you but one get out of this next round, and that last person's up here, and they spell the word correctly, do they win? Nope. They have to spell one more word to prove it. If they miss that prove it word, all y'all are back in. Okay? Now, the top five move on to next Wednesday, and we'll have numbers 6 and 7 as an alternate. If you look at the stage right now, they're even. Okay? So we'll keep going as it is, but if we have everybody eliminated but one, we come down to that prove it word. If they can spell it correctly, they're our champion. Then we come back and do the other places. If they miss that prove it word, everybody's back. Okay?
Taylin, Cash, Addison Peter, Zion, and Chloe.
Taylor.
this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Peevish, adjective, marked by ill temper as actions or words. Peevish,
Peevish. PEEVISH. Peevish.
Door jam.
Can you repeat that?
Door jam.
Door jam. DOORJAM. Door jam. Addison.
Flybys.
Can you say the definition?
Flights of a spacecraft past a celestial body, as Mars, close enough to obtain scientific data. Flybys.
Flybys. FLYBYS. Flyby. Zion.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Poppet. Noun. Little one, deer, used in Britain. Poppet.
POPPIT. Poppet. Chloe.
Bovines.
Could you repeat it?
Bovines.
Bovines. BOWVINES.
Parker, Daniel, Christina.
Harper.
Pistons.
Pistons. PISTONS. Pistons. Daniel.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Brooding. Verb. Dwelling continuously or moodily on a subject. Brooding.
Brooding. BRUDING. Brooding. Christina.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Geopolitics. Plural noun. A study of the influence of such physical factors as geography, economics, and demography upon the politics and especially the foreign policy of a state. Geopolitics.
Geopolitics. GEOPOLITICS. Geopolitics.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the round. Give yourselves a round of applause. At this point, we have 4 people who are showing down for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th places. Well, I'm sorry, I misspoke. We have 4 people who need to show down to figure out where we're at, and 4 of you who are still in. So of those 4, 1 of you will move on, and 2 will be alternates. Did I make it confusing enough? Okay. So we're going to have you line up and just move to the back of the line once you spell until we get those 4 people figured out.
Great. In order, Daniel, Cash, Chloe, and Zion.
Daniel.
Feisty.
Feisty. Feisty. FIESTY. Feisty. Cash.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Serum. Noun. A clear fluid containing antibodies that is obtained from the blood of an animal subjected to repeated sublethal doses of a microorganism or a specific toxin, and that is used in treatment of the disease caused by the respective microorganism or toxin, such as diphtheria or tetanus. Serum.
Serum. S-E-R-U-M. Serum.
Chloe.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Embossed. Verb, adorned as leather or metal with raised work. Embossed.
Boss. I-M-B-O-S-S-E-D. Boss. Zion.
Ordained.
Definition.
Invested with ministerial or sacerdotal functions. Ordained.
O-R-V-A-N-E-D. Ordained.
Right, we need Cash up to the microphone. If Cash spells this word correctly, Cash will finish in 5th place. Otherwise, everybody's back in.
Cash.
Unacknowledged.
Unacknowledged. U-N-A-C-K-N-O-W-L-E-G-E-D. Unacknowledged.
Well, Cash, back in line. Now we start over. Everybody's back in. 5th place is still in play. Go ahead, Daniel.
Daniel.
Defunct.
Can I have it in a sentence?
The mechanical adding machine became defunct following the advent of the pocket calculator. Defunct.
Can I have the definition?
Having finished the course of life or existence, dead, deceased, extinct. Defunct.
Defunct. D-E-V-U. No, D-E-F-U-N-K-E-D. Chloe.
Acrid.
Acrid. A-C-H-R-I-D. Acrid. Zion.
Retribution.
Definition.
Something given or exacted in compensation, especially punishment. Retribution.
Retribution. R-E-T-R-I-B-U-T-I-O-N. Retribution. Cash.
Churned.
Churned. C-H-U-R-N-E-D. Churned.
If we can have Chloe and Daniel have a seat for a moment, we've got a showdown between Zion and Cash for 5th place.
Zion.
Reenactment.
Definition.
The process of performing again. Reenactment.
R-E Reenactment. Cash.
Exhilaration.
Can I have the definition?
The feeling or state of being refreshed, invigorated, or stimulated. Exhilaration.
Exhilaration. Exhilaration. Exhilaration. Zion. Zion.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Shocked. Verb. Struck with surprise, terror, horror, or disgust. Offended, astonished, scandalized. Shocked.
SHOCKED. Shocked. Cash.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Glance. Noun. A quick, brief, hurried, or cursory look. Glance.
Glance. GLANCE. Glance. Zion.
Stashed.
STASHED. Stashed. Cash.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Y'all. Pronoun. You all. Used chiefly in the U.S. South. Y'all.
Y'all. YALL. Y'all. Zion.
Probe.
PROBED. Probe. Cash.
Sunken.
Sunken. SUNKEN. Sunken.
Cash, stay at the mic. If you get this one, you are our fifth place finisher.
Cash.
Dubbed.
Can you repeat that?
Dubbed.
Dubbed. DUBBED. Dubbed.
Thank you. Just have a seat up here on the stage. That means Zion is our sixth place. Zion, if somebody is not able to be there Wednesday, you would be there in their place. If one of our top five is not able to be there, you would be in their place. You can stay up on stage for it. I'm sorry, what?
You may.
Have a seat. All right, now we need Chloe and Daniel for our other alternate.
Daniel.
Prompted.
Can I have it in a sentence?
The director prompted Charisse with the next lines of her solo. Prompted.
Prompted. PROMPTED. Prompted. Chloe.
Breakneck.
Could you repeat it?
breakneck,
BREAKNECK. Daniel.
this word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Blunder, noun, an error or mistake resulting usually from ignorance, mental confusion, or carelessness. Blunder.
Can I have in a sentence?
Uniel apologized for his blunder in forgetting to bring matches on the camping trip, but also impressed everyone by starting the fire using flint and steel. Blunder.
Blunder. BLUNDER. Blunder. Chloe.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Movement, noun, change of place or position or posture. Movement.
Movement. MOVEMENT. Movement. Daniel.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Fuses, verb, becomes integrated, unites, merges. Fuses.
Can I have in a sentence?
Amara's hobby fuses her passion for technology with her dedication to community service. Fuses.
Fuses. FUSES. Fuses. Chloe.
Clickbait.
Clickbait. CLICKBAIT. Clickbait. Daniel.
Dislodge.
Can I have the definition?
To force to leave or give up an advantage or favorable position. Dislodge.
Can I have it in a sentence?
Latrice hopes she can dislodge her big sister from the best spot on the couch. Dislodge.
Dislodge. DISLOGE. Dislodge. Chloe.
Miffed.
Could you repeat it?
Miffed.
Myth. MYTHED. Myth. Daniel.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Quibble, verb, to indulge in argumentation, protestation, or criticism marked by or consisting of minor objections arising typically from an exaggerated tendency to find fault, to bicker. Quibble.
Can you repeat the word?
Quibble.
Quibble. QUIVEL. Quibble. Chloe.
Tempo.
Tempo. TEMPO. Tempo.
Chloe, if you spell this one correctly, you will be our 7th place finisher and 2nd alternate.
Chloe.
Panther.
Panther. PANTHER. Panther.
And now we need to sort out our first 4 places. So, when you're ready.
Harper, Taylin, Christina, and Addison.
Harper.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Flair, noun, a uniquely attractive quality, style. Flair.
Flair. FLAIR. Flair.
Pioneered.
Pioneered. Pioneered. Pioneered. Christina.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Tenets, plural noun, principles, dogmas, beliefs, or doctrines generally held to be true, especially ones held in common by members of an organization, group, movement, or profession. Tenets.
Tenants. Tenents. Tenants. Addison.
Subsidence.
Subsidence. Subsidence.
Applause for Christina, our fourth place
Harper.
Configuration.
Configuration. Configuration. Configuration. Talon.
Provocation.
Can you repeat the word?
Provocation.
Can I have the definition?
The act or process of stirring up or bringing about, stimulation, incitement, provocation.
Provocation. Provocation. Provocation. Addison.
Pomade.
Can you say it in a sentence?
Jeremy enjoyed the sweet fragrance of his favorite pomade, but he did not like its waxy texture. Pomade.
Pamade. Pomade.
If Harper spells this word correctly, she is our champion.
Harper.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Crevices, plural noun, narrow openings of some depth caused especially by a split or cleavage, narrow recess-like slits. Crevices.
Crevices. Crevices. Crevices.
First place is back in play.
Talon.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Dissolute, adjective, unrestrained or lawless in conduct. Dissolute.
Dissolute. Disaloot. Dissolute. Addison.
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Intubated, verb, treated by the introduction of a tube into a hollow organ as the trachea or intestine to keep the latter open or to restore its openness if obstructed. Intubated.
Intabated. Harper.
Seminary.
Seminary, Seminary, seminary.
Your championship word, Harper? First place if you get this one.
Harper,
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Batten, verb, to fasten by or as if by means of a reinforcing strip. Batten.
batten, Batten, batten.
All right, and that leaves a showdown for second and third.
Talon,
Counterfeit.
can I have the definition?
An imitation or replica markedly close or faithful to an original and typically made to deceive for gain. Counterfeit.
Counterfeit, Counterfeit, counterfeit. Addison,
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Inaudible, adjective, incapable of being heard. Inaudible.
inaudible, Inaudible. Inaudible. Talon,
This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Urchins, plural noun, impudent or roguish youngsters. Urchins.
urchins, Urchins, urchins. Addison,
Conifers.
can you say it in a sentence?
Julio loved the conifers most in the winter when they were almost the only green in the landscape. Conifers.
Conifers, Conivers.
Taylor, if you spelled this one correctly, you've locked up second place.
Talon,
Vestments.
can you repeat the word?
Vestments.
Can I have the definition?
Liturgical garments, articles of the ceremonial attire and insignia that are worn by ecclesiastical officiants and assistants during divine service as appropriate to the rite and indicative of their hierarchical rank. Vestments.
Vestments, Vestments. Vestments.